CEO and game designer of Universim. Just wanna do the casual stream today and showcase what we've been working on, and just keep you guys up to date. Showcase your new planet. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. Let me actually open my Twitch chat window and make sure that I can see. Alright, so it looks like everything is good. So we're not notifying anyone about this stream. It's just you and me. Yeah, let me show you what we've been working on. It's really exciting. We've been working on a pretty big update, new planet generation system. There's just a lot of cool new features. Let me see. This sound is a little bit too loud for me in the game, and I'm gonna switch to the game screen right now. Alright, cool. So this is our new planet. It's slightly bigger from our previous planet. It actually have 5 times more objects on the planet than what we had in our current planet that you guys can play on Steam. I expect it to be not stable, so we might even crash, so it's fine. Like, we're still addressing some issues like performance issues and all that kind of stuff, but overall this planet just have it just like better bulletproof for our future needs. It's going to have a updated pathfinding system that will hopefully make Nuggets stop doing nothing. And but yeah, as the first thing you can probably see is the amount of objects we have on the planet. It's a lot of trees. The forests actually look like forests, and new mountains. The new mountains look really cool. Now they're part of the environment, part of the world. You can see, so we're gonna get closer to the ground. You can see the mammoth migration here. New grass system is like, the new grass is so cool. It's like so many more cool features on this planet. Just like so many details. Little butterflies flying around, leaves. Everything is reacting to what you do on the planet. There's like temperature changes, things gonna freeze, burn, and being destroyed by you. So you start with a nice, beautiful planet, like the human nature, and you destroy it slowly. Yeah, let me build my first civilization. Usually when you start the game, you want it to be a little bit closer to the water so that our guys can reach it. And so you have to run some research. Some water well, pumps, reservoirs, very important. So I'm gonna run with this setup, but yeah, so this is a new planet, new pathfinding. You can even see like how our environment is affected when you get in the cold. When you're above the cold surface, you can see how the colors changes. Actually, it's like it just feels a little bit colder. The snow will start. You'll see the particles of snow start appearing here. It's really nice. Some advanced stuff going on here. We work hard on it, and as soon as you get back to warm side of the planet, you can see that overall the colors of the planet becoming a little bit softer and nicer. But yeah, so this is our boys and girls, Adahi and Ilu. Nice mohawk there, bro. And yeah, so as I said, guys, whoever is joining us, this is just like a stream we're testing. I'm testing a little bit of Twitch streaming, and just needed to test the game, and I'm gonna take some notes while I'm doing that, because our developers will need to know what to fix, what to adjust. We're planning to release this update sometime next month. So our QA, external QA, the QA on the Discord is testing it for us. So there's still a lot of bugs and issues because again, it's a pretty big update. A lot of like entire surface is in use, like for all the technology that we've been developing. This is slightly bigger planet. It's a groundwork for alien planets as well. So all of this is procedurally generated. So every single tree is placed by our system. The mountains are being pulled by the noise maps, and the temperature, actually, you can see how the temperature is different. So the higher you are on the planet, the colder it's going to get. So that's why the mountains are having snowy mountain tops. And yeah, it's really cool. It's going to change with the seasons as we progress. It's going to get colder, warmer. The fall is very beautiful as well in the game. It's like there's like new redesign. It looks very, very nice. So what we got well unlocked. We're going to place a well. So this is another new system here. It's like now we highlight where we have water. So every time you want to place like mines or water wells, now you can see where there's more water. So as you can see on the bottom left, it's like reach resource location, and there's no resource locations. So you want to obviously put it on the reach resource locations where well is gonna produce most of the water. And yeah. So there's a message from our quest, Adahi and Nilo. Why Adahi so blue? He's maybe already sick. Maybe he is cold. All right, so I think they wanna. We need to help them to make love. I just need to find them where they are. Where did they go? They're busy making, building this pump. Gonna connect them with the Cupidon power. So we just connected nuggets. We made them just fill the love, and they're gonna go and make a babies for us. This is a first generation of mother planet. Is gonna get born. Look at this, isn't it? The environment is really beautiful. It's like we have a little bit too many fireflies. That will tone them down a little bit. I mean, it looks cool, but I feel like it's a little bit too much. Look at the scenery. Beautiful night, love, and mammoth wandering around, getting distracted, or I don't know, disturbed maybe by nuggets. All right, so we got the babies going on. So the babies are here. His name is Stick and Stone. All right, so we got the Stick and Stone. That's creative names. So which were procedurally generated too. It's like pulled from our database. They want us to name the nuggets. So I kind of like it. Stick. Maybe we'll call him Rock maybe instead. Rock Johnson. And she, Stone doesn't fit girl. Like we're gonna call girl maybe, I don't know, Flower? Let's call her Flower. Rock and Flower. Gonna make this world a beautiful place. All right, we can build a few more things. Let's see, reservoirs. They're extremely important because reservoirs are important because your water is gonna freeze during the winter, and some of your buildings will stop working because a pump will not be able to pump the water to your civilization, to your village. So you need to build reservoir. They're gonna be filled with water, and you can utilize that water during the winter. Okay, so we need to make this text a little bit bigger because I feel like it's small. I will take notes. Stream notes. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so quest description. Too small. go. All right, so again, this is a new planet, guys. You can see it's so many, much more objects on the planet. Everything has been touched. The new trees, it's like, even though they look kind of similar to what we had, but we actually redesigned them and made them look nicer. It just, the amount of details is like really cool. Like now we have palms, which is a little bit oversaturated. We're gonna tweak it, but yeah, in the deserts you're gonna see palm trees, cacti, and this is meteors dropped before our civilization was formed. And I really love mountains. Mountains looks really nice. It's such a great addition to the game. You can see. So this is the planet. You can build on the entire planet. Like your city will go all across the planet. It's going to be big. So let's see what we can research. So it looks like the last research in queue going to be done soon. So we want to probably build a research fire so we can unlock eatery. Fishing is important. Not sure if we're going to be able to unlock it before winter, because during the winter lakes are going to be frozen and I will not be able to fish. Engineers, hospital. No, I can't. So it's 5. All right, let's go. Let's see. So if you guys have, I'm not paying too much attention to the chat. I mean, if you guys have questions, hopefully I'm gonna catch it. So feel free asking me anything you'd like to know about the game. Otherwise, yeah. So I'm gonna. Do I need archive? I don't need archive just yet. So you don't want to build archive right away. It's like there's not really much to save in my game right now. It's like that's why it's like I don't want to waste my Naga power on archive. So maybe we just like rush them a little bit to make more babies for me. I'm gonna connect this too. Is that? I mean, we had a little ethical issue on how to make nuggets to evolve further from, like, why is she scared? The girl just got scared when I connected them together. So yeah, they apparently brother and sister, but I mean that's apparently how it was in that during that age. It's like if there was like Adam and Eve, it's like how everything developed, right? So I mean, we're just gonna close our eyes on that and pretend that, you know, things happens. I'm not judging. So Galtmus, if you're asking if we still have a store, some kind of building that will accelerate the research. I'm not sure about what type of store you're asking. We never had any stores that were accelerating research. So at the beginning, we kind of want the game be a little bit draggy. So it's gonna it's gonna start increasing the speed, how fast you unlock things. So the new thing, guys, you can see is like we added the icons, as you can see, to the building. So some of the buildings are going to be ready. Like for example, this well is ready for upgrade. You can see. Before that, you had to click on it and kind of like needed to track what's ready for upgrade or not. Now you just can see the icon above it. You can see this little icon in the middle of the screen. So now you can just like click and say, yeah, I want to upgrade it well. So when you're upgrading well, so every well have a spot for nugget. So, and it fills with the water. As soon as it fills with the water, that spot is ready to be used by the nugget. So when the nugget get thirsty, he go and drink and use that spot. And not upgraded well only have 2 spots out of 20 available. So maybe I can make a UI just a little bit bigger for you guys to see. Graphics, game, just the hair, right? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so everything looks good. Do you want more kids? Let's have more kids. Where's his love? I believe that's a Dahi. So a Dahi is gonna go produce us a little bit more kids. We need a little bit more kids. So we researched something new. It's eatery. So why you guys want to build eatery is eatery producing cooked food. And cooked food is a little bit more satisfying for nuggets. They can stay. They can be not hungry for longer time. All right, so I guess. Okay, Flower is waiting for Rock to finish that new hut he's building. He's actually building a reservoir. So yeah, I got 2 more twins, 2 babies. So let's see, Amato and Azubel. All right. So let's see what else we can research. So Shaman Hut. So if the nuggets are gonna get sick or busy, or dizzy, so we can heal them. And cemetery. Do we want cemetery now or do we want town hall? Town hall. Nah, let's go with cemetery. Oh, I actually can queue town hall as well. All right. So there's a rainy weather here. So another cool thing is like, so when it's rain, it actually the crops regrowing on the plants that hold food for your nuggets. So nugget can harvest bushes, and if you see it's like somewhere on the planet it can rain, and if that food was gathered before, it's gonna be regrown with rain. You can also use your god power to do that. So if we can check it here, it's like they didn't use this food yet, but like I can show you. Well, I don't have god power unlocked because I need more believers. The more godly stuff you do around the village, the more believers you get, and yeah. So there's can you make nuggets production more organic, like real like human populations? I'm not sure what that means. Is like it is pretty natural. Is like the nuggets form couples, they form families, they go mate, produce kids. They mate less if they are older, and yeah, but like if you have any good ideas and suggestions on how it can be changed, like let us know. So we actually reaching the fall right now. As you can see, it's like look how planet transformed from being all green to red orange. Temperatures around the planet dropping as well. You can see that we're at 8 degrees Celsius right now. So yeah, you can see that the world is now affected by the season. Just like I really love fall. It's like looks really nice. It's my favorite season, I would say, maybe. So the interesting part is that the alien planets, they will have their own color set, the different trees, different palettes for environment, and it all gonna change as well with the season change. So if you start, let's say, on a planet that looked very purpley, it's gonna change to something like maybe a little bit more yellow during the different season. But yeah, so you can see it's pretty cool. So you can see that because the temperature drops, like it's the snow snowflakes start appearing, but it's not on the ground yet. So naturally snow will start accumulating from the mountains, because that's where on the planet every biome have a different temperature set, and the mountains is a little bit the coldest biome, and you just will start seeing how the snow start moving and covering everything. Look, yeah, I'm on the mountain and it's cold, and you can see how the entire screen got dimmed and it just became like colder. The sound changes with more windy kind of tones, but yeah, so this is, and as soon as I get away, like how warm it becomes here, it just feels like, ooh, so good, yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of love that was invested. Yeah, you can see the snow start accumulating here a little bit, little by little. Let's get back to our little creatures. So how the interstellar travel will work. We're working right now on a space map. So basically, you'll be able to open space map and see planets that you'll be able to reach. There's certain, like, so when you first get into the space era, so you'll be able to reach certain planets only. So there'll be distance travel, how far you can travel. There will be three type of distances. So near, further, and open space, kind of, you know. And so in order to travel, sometimes you'll have to travel from planet to planet in order to reach certain places. So yeah, but to answer the question, it's like we're gonna have a space map where you'll see all the planets. You can select the planet. You can send a satellite. You send satellites just to gather basic information about the planet. You'll see just visually what type of resources may be laying on the planet, you know, on the surface. But if you want to gather more information about the planets, you will need to build and send a rover. And you'll be able to drive rover, take up probes, and gather all the information that's going to be inside of the actual planet. So it will, with a rover, you'll have like a mini missions, like you'll have like little arrow showing you like you need to go on this side of the planet to take a probe. After you're taking a probe, it actually will tell you like, hey, there's this amount of oil available on this planet, you know. Okay, so as you can see, it's like my hut is in a bad condition. That's mean we need engineers, and we're going to prioritize this. Engineers fixing buildings, maintaining buildings. You can see the condition is getting we're like at 25%, which is, I think we still have time to fix this, hopefully. Otherwise we can use some gut powers, I think. Yeah. You can use a gut power to fix things as well. If something is broken, if somebody is injured, you can heal them with the gut power. But as I told you, so the winter season is here, and the lakes start freezing, and the pump is no longer working. That means is we're using water from the water well, from water reservoir. I'm sorry, and I don't have much water here, so I'm at 36%. Hopefully that will be enough. My civilization also pretty small. It's like that. Not many buildings are utilizing that water. So let's see if we can connect some nuggets. So these guys are gonna start feeling love and start making babies for us. Okay, so eatery is being constructed, and as you can see again, our icons indicating that you have a building but you don't have nuggets assigned to that building. So we're gonna assign someone who's better cook, Adahi or Ilo. They know more about this life so far. They're like 16 years old. Probably Ilo. The moms cook better dinners. But look, they already have some snowmen going on and the Christmas trees in the Stone Age. So maybe we should tweak that a little bit. Don't know if we want to see the Christmas trees in the Stone Age. No Christmas trees in Stone Age. All right. Okay, so So let's see. My water pumps are frozen. My water pump frozen. My fishing hut is halfway being built. So I'm not your best player, and I'll tell you that with honesty. So I'm still like some of you guys have better strategies on how to run it. So this is So we're full in the winter. See the snowflakes. It's pretty strong. So we tweaked some of news messages. As you can see, some of the very important news messages are going to stay on screen for longer, because in the later game you're very saturated with the messaging, and we want important messages being seen. So they're going to stay on the screen until you close them, or they will be closed at later, like after like 5 minutes or something. So this is a temple where you can sacrifice nuggets in order to get some god points or believers. You can assign some nuggets to generate points faster. They're gonna pray and sacrifice themselves to the work and earn new points. Wow, can turtles survive winters? Not sure. That's interesting, but yeah, this is usually a good example to show the scale of the planet, so you can start zooming out from the turtle and see how much space you have on the planet overall. So this small turtle, and again, you can build on the entire planet. You can build on mountains. If the mountain is not too steep, you can build on them as well. So, and I mean, we're keeping planet decent size. So we don't want planets to be bigger, mainly because we want you to fill a need in a space age to terraform and colonize new planets. So there's a limited amount of resources on the planets that you can use, you can extract, but then you will be forced to actually leave and colonize different planets. So it's very important. So it's a game balance. The size of the planet is actually the game balance, and we're always reviewing it. We don't want it to be, of course, realistic to like match the planet Earth or something. Even though like we probably could, but like not with this game design, you know. So yeah, let's get back to our civilization, and later on you'll be able to unlock god powers that will allow you to change the season of your in your civilization. So what we unlock? We unlock hospital. So good that nobody's sick or injured. I'm just gonna build it. Looks like things are start picking up. Let's see if we can connect more guys and gals together, make us a little bit more babies. Okay, so what about this guy? He's single, and there's no couple. Yeah. Okay, I need to grab a screenshot of this. The new UI is breaking apart a little bit in some places. By the way, yeah, we're redesigning is a good amount of UI. We're improving it. As you can see, there's a new screens, new pop-up messages that shows you what resources you need. Icons. The factories are having been redesigned, and there's like a new panels. Very, very useful. Very much easier to understand. So yeah, hopefully the winter is gonna be over soon. As you can see, it looks like snow is melting. And I'm gonna get back to what we've been doing. Okay, so see if there's any questions I can answer. Mordsit D, are bridges gonna be a thing? Yes, the bridges. So the great news about the new planet is that they're going to be so first of all, there are going to be roads as well. So the city that you see is like, it's like right now it's like the roads are not implemented, but there will be roads. where the cars are going to drive. They're going to be bridges, and they're going to be tunnels, because now you have this big massive mountains, right? So you'll be able to make a tunnels through them. So I'm not sure if I can show you, but like, for example, your civilization is on the right side of this mountain, and there's like a very important resource on the left side of the mountain. What you will be able to do is you'll be able to place the tunnel entry point here and the tunnel exit point here, and we will the nuggets gonna create a tunnel through the mountain. So that's mean they can enter here, travel through this mountain, and get out here. So this way they don't have to go all around this way. So it's just a very quick example. Oh, and while I was showing, it's like, look, the spring is here. So much nicer. You can smell the fresh grass. That's a new addition in the game. You can smell grass. You have to have the CD-ROM for that, the DVD-ROM or CD-ROM for that. You open it, and the smell of the grass is gonna come out of it, which is, yeah, nobody have CD-ROMs nowadays. If you do, you're old. Okay, so we got cemetery. Nobody to put there yet. Let's put cemetery in the desert. So just a little bit further from city, so that we're not ruining anybody's mood. But yeah. So pretty much that's a lot of work. I mean, it looks like it's relatively steady right now. The game build itself. So performance is fine. Things are working, but like there's today in the chat we have some of our QA testers as well that can give you guys a little bit more insight on what we're doing, but there's still a few bugs and issues that we would like to address before we release it. But this is, yeah, you guys will be able to play on the new planet, do new things. There's a little terraforming happening when you build buildings on the mountains. So some in some places you can build if it's too steep, like here, like you can see you can't really build on the mountain, but like I can put my reservoir, I can't put it on the peak because it's too extreme, you know, like, but I can put it here, for example. See? So you'll be able to be a little bit more creative with how you build your stuff. And sometimes you have to fish for that place. Yeah, so as you place it, there's some terraforming happening where align the ground, and it just overall, like when you'll have a more vertical building, it's gonna look cool. So if you're somewhere here, you'll see that there's a tower in the background. It's like so cool. All right, so engineers hat, they need to prioritize. I know that we've been talking about this, prioritize with our developers. Need to do a better job on that, because Nuggets are not prioritizing things right the way. They're trying to finish what they've been doing and then go finish it. So let's see, any more questions? Will you be able to destroy your entire planet? Depends what the destroying means. Is like the cutting everything, like all the trees, using all the resources, like changing the environment condition to, like, it can become ice planet or it can become lava planet, so you'll be able kind of to destroy it with your actions. Like you will not be able to, like, I don't know, break it on the pieces or something like that, but like you will be able to actually destroy it from like natural ways, like using resources. When you use resources, there's an oxygen panel that shows you, like, for example, the planet condition. This is a new addition as well. So you can see that the oxygen is going to start depleting, and as it hits certain milestones, like disaster is going to start appearing more often. Temperature going to be affected. You're going to have longer winters. You're going to have more severe winters. You're going to have summers. You're going to have heat waves during summer. You know, it's like that's gonna make things burn and stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, you'll be able to destroy the planet. It just you're not gonna be able to blow it up. Maybe for now. Maybe we'll add that you'll be able to blow it up, but like for now, we have a visitors, guys. So yeah. So UFO is gonna visit your civilization if you start doing something advanced. So they're gonna study and maybe steal some of your nuggets. If you research some new technology really quick, build stuff really quick. So you'll start seeing them coming and checking things after you, yeah. But yeah, UFO is pretty cool. I like them. I think we need to tone them down a little bit because they visiting your planet a little bit too often. They're a little bit too curious. They're fast and curious. 6 and so yeah, we're gonna. You can fight them with. I don't know. Did I unlock lightning strike? I didn't. So I think you can throw stone at them, like a real Stone Age, right? So stones and spears. Can I? That will be a challenge because it's constantly moving and it's pretty quick. Faster than the god on this planet. Oh, I missed it. Alright, so you can see that it's stealing one of my guys for probe. Who was that? Alright, yeah, so we lost one of ours. I mean, things happens, you know. They need resources, and the nuggets are resources for them. So we're in luck few buildings. We can build a hunter's hut and start hunting. But yeah, so this is the updates, guys. There's a lot of like small updates. You can see it's like a lot of new panels. A lot of panels been retouched to give you more information. Like for example, this pop-up shows you how much stone you have, how much stone you need. You know, it's like it show you actual icons, information on how much electricity the building is going to use, how much water, how much it affects the environment and oxygen. Because you'll be able to build. Let me show you. This is our secret panel that I can unlock all buildings. Because I'm a developer, right? So I'm just like, don't judge. We don't want to spoil it for you guys. So yeah, so you can build some buildings that actually very aggressive with the environment. For example, if I build like chemical plant, you can see that it's gonna affect our environment pretty badly. You can see on this panel, it's actually showed the yellow icon that it's gonna deplete. So there's oops. Man, this UFO just like flying around, stealing my stuff. Go away. Or I'm gonna unlock the god powers, more god powers, and show you who the boss. Who is the boss? Okay. That's what's happening. Well, that's pretty much is that. Why my UI got hidden? Okay, so apparently maybe there is a bug for UI cinematic mode that I just activated without having it. But so yeah. So pretty much, yeah. I just wanted to give you a quick update for everyone that had a little bit of time to jump in and check out what we have cooking for you guys. So it's just gonna look really nice. There's so much more new technology under the hood here. Is like it even though it's from the first glance it might be just like, oh, it's just like a new planet, a lot of new stuff in it, like trees and stuff. But technically there's like completely new pathfinding. It's like the pathfinding is so advanced here. Is like so that nuggets should never stop doing anything because of pathfinding. I mean, we still might get some issues where nuggets not doing something mainly because it's like AI is bugged or something like that, but not because of pathfinding. Pathfinding is like we have like a different weight system. There's a weight system that actually tells them like, hey, like you don't go through the mountain, above the mountain, you go around the mountain, because the mountain have like a bigger weight. It's gonna cost you more to go through the mountain. It's like they will be able to even swim. So if there's like, they get to the point and it's a small place between the grounds, it's like they might choose to swim across, except like instead of like this is a good example, for example. So if the nugget is here and he needs to go somewhere there, right? So instead of if this would be bigger, he probably would not swim here because it's not that dramatically huge. But like we can make them swim here, for example, and go to the spot, maybe canoe or something. But so you'll be able to build bridges because the planet is slightly bigger and the lakes are in certain places pretty big. As this one, for example, if you build it on this side, you can connect to another side. So bridges are in production right now. Is our top priority is the stability, to get the game playable and get this update to you guys as soon as possible. So we fix things, we make things work, so everything is stable, not crashing, like your UI doesn't disappear without no reason. And then we will add more stuff, more new stuff. We're already working on the space planets, on the alien planets. Not gonna spoil anything on that side, but that's what we have so far. And I just wanted to show you guys really is like how our Kickstarter planet was looking like at that time. So let me just launch it and see if I can find it really quick. So that one is, yeah, here we go. This is the planet that we showcased during the Kickstarter. This is our the trailer. This is a prototype. This is where we've been build a trailer. It's a little bit, let me see, sound. Yeah, okay, great. So this is actually where we started. This is crazy, but this is what we showed on the Kickstarter. Even though like I did or our team did, sorry for taking all the credit, but like I did a lot. But yeah, we did a lot of work making this planet look very nice, and on the trailer it just like looks so cool, like, but just look at upgrade. It's like this is what it was. This is what we showed. This is where we started. It's just like crazy, and at that time we thought that this was a lot. We thought that there's so many objects on this planet. It's crazy. It looks so cool. It's like, but like now you compare it to what we have. It's like it's not even even a fracture. So environment, you don't have atmosphere. The lighting is so poorly designed. The water and everything is like, it just, yeah, the size is crazy small. It's very, very small. So this is apparently is the forest here. So this is a forest, and we get back to our planet, and yeah, wow, look at this whales. We found something cool there. Yeah. So that's what dedication, where the dedication brings you. It's like it's a lot of hard work, a lot of great developers been working in this, and it's been kind of evolving a little bit. Like of course it was a little bit slower than everybody wanted, it's like, but we decided to work on this longer, not because it's like it's easier to work on it longer. It's actually harder to, like, it's so much more cost ineffective to work on something. Like usually you want to just develop the game and release it as soon as you can. Like in our cases, like we just wanted to do it right. It's our first game, and we just raised the bar a few times, and here we are. It's like that's what it is, and yeah, we think it worth it. Hopefully you guys appreciate it as well, because again, it's two different stories here. But yeah, we'll continue working hard, and so we're not far away from full release. We're gonna call this update, the next upcoming update is gonna be beta. we're moving to the beta state, mean that we pretty much develop all the tools, all the content that we needed for the game. We're just like adding and unlocking more stuff, tweaking some certain things. It's like, but like we're very strong. We're like on the finish line, and just gonna start wrapping up process. You know, it's like just making sure there's going to be a space age. You'll be able to fly on different planets. You'll be able to trade between your planets, and it's going to be fun. It's like a lot of discoverability. There will be no planets that will not be able that you'll. There will be no pretty much dead planet. Even on a planet that you arrive that look like sand or rock or lava planet, you will be able to terraform them with trees. You will be able to add oxygen. You'll be able to just make it kind of like sustainable for the life, you know. Yeah, so it's more updates coming soon, and we'll continue working on this for another several months before we hit the full release. The good stuff is like we have a little over 500,000 people in our Steam wish list that excited about the game, that's still waiting for the game to be fully released and finished, and hopefully we will meet your expectations, and we're trying not to promise anything stupid, not achievable, you know. It's like just regular stuff, you know. We'd rather show it with our updates than promise, you know. But so far this is what it is. So if you guys enjoy the game, make sure you follow us on Twitter. The game is in early access on Steam. If you want to jump in, start helping us, submitting bugs on our Discord channel. We have really great fans that helping us on a daily basis. And yeah, so this was kind of casual stream. I will try to do this a little bit more often. Maybe some of our developers are going to do it as well. We're just testing our Twitch integrations, the Twitch connections and stuff like that. But yeah, so thank you all for the love and support. I'm probably going to wrap it up on this note. Sorry if I didn't answer on all of your questions. I probably didn't answer on a lot of your questions. But I will, as I progress with the streaming direction. So I will try to learn a little bit more, like reading the chats and addressing your questions. So sorry if I missed something. And again, thanks guys for everything that you doing. Thanks for helping spreading the word, liking the game. Wish you guys happy holidays. And if you have more questions, I'm going to be on the Discord. Our Discord is discord.gg/creativo. So we can chat more. PM me. We're super open. So yeah, have a good day, good night, good morning, happy holidays, and we'll chat more with you guys later on. Thanks.